Hey guys, I just had an idea today that I think I'm going to try something different. So what I'm going to do is, instead of our weekly Zoom calls on Thursday nights, I'm thinking that I'm just going to make a short video each week about a topic. This month we're going to do our products and talk about those, and I've broken them down, made a little PowerPoint to go with each one of them, and share those in a little short video that you can watch in your own time, since Thursday night just doesn't seem to be working out for all of us. And we're about to get into basketball season, and both of my boys play basketball, and so it's going to be even difficult for me to do those Thursday night Zoom calls. So I'm going to backtrack. No one got on this past Thursday. So I'm going to go back and just share my little PowerPoint with you today in this video, and then I'm going to post it on my YouTube channel and on our page so that you can go back and watch it when you have a chance and just learn a little bit about our products. So I'm going to share my screen if I can figure out how to do that. Okay. And then I'm going to get my PowerPoint pulled up here. Okay. All right. I hope you can all see that. Let me make sure. Share screen. Okay, now we're in business. Sorry. I've done it once or twice before, but it doesn't work every single time. Okay, and let me pull up my PowerPoint for you, and then we'll get started. This week, I chose to focus on 3 of our top products. And I'm sorry it's kind of loud in the background because my kids are all in the front yard with all of our neighborhood kids, and they're all playing basketball, football, who knows what, and they all just scream the whole time. So let me see. I'm still having trouble getting it up here. Here it is. Okay. Okay, here we go. But anyway, I chose this first week to talk about the just our 3 main products that we have, which is the TriPlex. That's our best-selling, combo. I have lots of people who, when they ask me what's the best 3 products to start with, I definitely always tell them the TriPlex. So I started with that. So this is just our Products 101 that I wanted to start with. And I'm going to move my little thing so maybe you can see better and get all of the words on here. I always like to start off with our general guidelines for all Plexus products. And that is that you need to consult with your doctor before using any of our supplements. You need to decrease soda from your diet. You need to drink at least 8 ounces of glasses of water every day. And you need to decrease your consumption of sugar, starches, and processed foods. And if you allow the products to do what they're supposed to do, you'll have the tools to do that anyway. But you have to listen to your body. You can't just eat because it's time to eat or snack because it's time to snack. You got to think, am I hungry or am I bored? Am I eating because it's time or am I eating out of need? So those are things that I talk to people about before starting any type of product in our line. Plus, the last one is very important. You need to exercise. You need to move. You need to put that into your, daily, weekly routine. If you decide that, 2 days a week, 3 days a week, maybe 5 days a week, whatever works for you, that's what you need to shoot for. Okay, so our products are all vegan. They're all natural, and they're made with the highest quality of ingredients. And I like to tell all of my customers and potentials that also, so that if they have a question about that, or if someone comes to them with questions about something being vegan or natural, and the quality of products, I like to tell them that up front. Okay, so let's start with a TriPlex. Our TriPlex includes the Slim. That's 1 bag of Slim, which is a 30-day supply. The Probiotic, which comes in a bottle of 60. And the BioCleanse, which comes in a bottle of 120. It can be purchased as a combo or separately as needed. I like to explain that also to my, first customers because I like to make sure that they know that next month, depending on how much of the product that they take, they may not need all of these products again. And I try to explain that the Slim is really the only one that comes in a 30-day supply. If you only take one probiotic, that's a 2-month supply. If you only take one BioCleanse, that's a 4-month supply. But of course, everybody's body is different. I encourage everybody to start off with one of everything and then add as you see necessary up to just the maximum amount. We do have a little gradient scale for this. If you would like to see that, I can share it with you. And I usually don't share that just with everybody, but if I have people who are still saying, you know, I'm still having trouble, you know, going to the bathroom. I'm still not sleeping as well as I think I should. I'm still not having, you know, the weight loss I think I should have. Then I share that scale with them, and it has where they can increase their probiotic, they can increase the BioCleanse, and, you know, maybe to help them get the die-off under control, maybe to help them get their yeast under control. It just kind of depends on what kind of diet that they've been eating, what kind of exercise they've been doing, or if they've not been doing it all, and their you know, daily intake. That has a lot to do with it. If you're a pretty healthy person and you try to eat pretty clean and you're just trying to lose 5 to 10, 15 maybe pounds, then you can probably just start off with a minimum dose and maybe add a little here or there. You're not going to need to go up to the maximum dosage, but I can share that with you if you're interested, and you can share that with your customers or potentials if they're interested, if they're not seeing the results that they would like. That's the good thing about follow-up, about checking in with these people, is because you need to have that conversation with them. I actually had this conversation with a girl the other day. She messaged me not too long ago, wanted to try the TriPlex. I sent her some samples, got them to her at church actually, and got the samples in. She ordered the TriPlex right off, and she said to me, she said, well, I just don't feel any, you know, I'm just not going to the bathroom like I think I should. And I said, okay, let's up your BioCleanse. Take one after breakfast and then take one after lunch. See if that helps. Let her go through that for a couple of days. Sure enough, messaged her back, following up. How's it going with the 2 BioCleanse per day? Oh, it's great. That did the trick. We were set. So she's now kind of found what she needs to help with her body. And she's, you know, changed the products so that they work for her. That's what we need to do with everyone. We need to product match. We need to talk to them about their products, how the products are working with their bodies. That's very important, you know, part of what we're doing here. And the last part of this is that it's best-selling products and it focuses on gut health. I really almost start everybody off with TriPlex. No matter what your health needs are, your body is probably full of gunk. And that gunk is just a natural thing that happens when we live in a world that's full of pollution and processed foods. You know, unless you know, grow your own wheat, make your own bread, feed your own cows, have your own chickens and eggs, you're probably eating something that's processed. And the TriPlex is just the best thing to clean out your gut, get you healthy. And a lot of people see great weight loss from this combo. And so it's just a great place to start. You know, if people are not wanting to spend that much money in the beginning, Slim is a great place to start. So I think that everybody needs those basic products in their body. And then if they wish to add on for weight loss, if they wish to add on, you know, for a supplement for protein, if they wish to add on the vitamins for extra, you know, health, brain health, their skin, you know, whatever that might be, then those things to me are kind of like an add-on to our base product, which is the TriPlex. All right, let's see. Let's talk about each of these individually. The Slim, of course, balances your blood sugar, and Plexus developed it for diabetics in the very beginning. It helps to lower bad cholesterol and lipid levels. It also helps maintain a healthy blood pressure. It helps control your appetite and your food cravings, and that's if you let it. Like I said, you've got to listen to your body. You've got to learn to not eat out of routine or habit, to eat when you're hungry. It helps strengthen your willpower over the food and food choices. It steers you away from carbs and away from sugars because you're not going to crave those things like you used to. It helps boost your energy level, and it also helps maintain long-term weight loss because with that Slim regulating your sugar every day, You're just not going to crave the things that you are craving. And like I said, the big thing is here is if you listen to your body, if you allow it to do what it's supposed to do, if you continue grabbing that Coke every day, if you continue getting a box of M&Ms, if you continue coming home, this is me, after school and getting, you know, some kind of snack and just snacking all afternoon and then eating supper, I'm not allowing the products to do what they're supposed to do. I've got to listen to my body. I've got to get that extra water in there, and I've got to do what, you know, the Slim is helping me to do. The next part of the TriPlex is the probiotic. I have people who contact me all the time who are mainly interested in our probiotic and our BioCleanse. And people will say to me, you just let them get those two things? And I'm like, sure. I've kind of found through my journey with Plexus, especially being an ambassador, that if I can hook somebody on a smaller, cheaper product first, especially if they're not interested in the TriPlex or the Slim, because those are our two more expensive items, if I can find something that they really, really love, say it's the probiotic and the BioCleanse, say it's the Edge and the Block, maybe the Accelerator and the Block. If I can find something that they really, really like that is a smaller price item, it's so much easier for me to talk to them about adding on once they love something. Our probiotic is a great, great start. Everybody needs a probiotic. When I first was approached by my gastrologist about these products, you know, her words to me were, even your dog needs a probiotic. The entire world needs to take a probiotic. Our children, us as an adult, you know, she seriously said animals. I'm not kidding y'all. But anyway, probiotics are just a powerful way of keeping the body clean. And this powerful probiotic that we have helps the body get rid of, you know, candida yeast. It helps us to get rid of other bad bacteria while restoring the good bacteria in our gut. It also contains an antifungal, which is also important for fighting and putting the bad and the good in. Okay? And I've noticed that my PowerPoint words are all running together. That's probably because I've copied and pasted them, and I'm going to have to go back and fix that. But anyway, don't worry, I will. The next part of that is the BioCleanse. And the BioCleanse, I always have to say this to people, it is not a cleanse like a dietary, you know, weight loss cleanse. This is a very gentle cleanse that just detoxifies and cleanses your body, especially your gastrointestinal tract and arteries, from all of the dead stuff that the probiotic kills. And so that's why I think these two products are power products that go together. I'll say, you know, we need to get the body cleaned out. We need to get the body hydrated. We need to get the body back in working order if we want it to do what we want it to do, which is lose weight naturally, digest our food naturally. And so that's why I sell these two a lot together. Even if they don't buy anything else, I really do well with these two products. We also know that it neutralizes the acidic conditions that will provoke pathogens in our body, in our stomach especially, and arteries. And then it supports collagen production, and it relieves constipation. So if that's a problem or an issue that one of your potentials is having, definitely talk to them about this product and using that with the probiotic. Okay, let's see. The second kind of thing that I wanted to talk about this week was the breast check kit. And the reason is we just started this huge kickoff, the Check It America, and trying to get our state, you know, up there with the other states, people checking, doing self examinations, because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. If you hadn't seen the video that was put out by corporate, it's really good. We have several, you know, ambassadors and Jules that have struggled with this. And one in particular, while she was in Hawaii, she's an Emerald, made a video, and it's really, really good. And she talks about the company, she talks about the products, and she talks about how this, you know, is helping her spread her, you know, success and good news about being a cancer survivor. So what is the breast check kit? And y'all, I'm just going to tell you, this thing is so cool. My upline, Michelle, gave me one actually when I first started with the company. Her mother is a breast cancer survivor. And she said, I always, buy extra. I give them for gifts. And I was like, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Everybody needs one of these. And this is a great gift to give, friend, family member, anybody that especially that's been touched by breast cancer and that's close to their heart. In my family alone, my mother's mother, my gran is what I called her. She had breast cancer and actually had cancer in her lymph nodes. And so she had a double mastectomy and all of her lymph nodes removed. She did not have to take chemo, but she did have to take radiation after the surgery. And so, I saw the toll that took on her body. And, so that made it, very real to me that this is a very real disease. It can hit very close to home. My mom, before she passed, also struggled with benign cyst or fibrous cyst in her breast, which I also have been told that I have. It's just kind of like a hereditary thing. My mom had several biopsies, but never had any cancerous biopsies, which is a blessing, but she was checked regularly. She checked herself regularly. My mom was a nurse. She was an RN. So that was something that she taught my sister and I, was to be very aware and check, ourselves regularly. So last year when I turned 42, I had my very first trip to the radiology clinic. And I've had other trips to the radiology clinic, but this was my first mammogram trip. But I went and had my very first mammogram, and thank the good Lord, everything was good. But as I sat in that room and just watched the patients coming in and out, and you could definitely tell, there were lots of breast cancer patients there. And it just struck me the importance of, checking yourself regularly, teaching that to our children, our daughters, especially our friends, and just how important that this part of our business is, especially this time of year. If you've never seen the breast care kit, and it's a one-time purchase. I need to say that too. It's a one-time purchase. And it's very reasonably priced. I want to say for ambassadors, it's $19.99. And then, you can buy it just through, the back office and everybody's, shopping cart or whatever. And then for just a retail customer, I think it is $24.95, I believe it is. I can't remember honestly off the top of my head, but you can look it up. But anyway, it's very reasonably priced. It is a great gift. I would spend that much money on a friend for a gift of lesser, greatness, magnitude, whatever you want to say. And this is something that they can keep. It's a one-time purchase. The thing that's cool about this, and you can kind of see this in the picture, but the little pink, gooey stuff is the 2 pieces of microthin layers of polyurethane. They are, they have a non-toxic lubricant in the middle of them, and they're sealed. And when placed, on your breast, the bottom layer gently kind of adheres to the skin, but remains stable enough for you to slide your hand underneath and you can feel with your fingertips. Now, this product uses this really cool thing called sensory touch magnification. And the way that I was shown to kind of show people how to use this was you take a plate like a saucer and you pour some salt on it. And then you lay your breast self-examination kit on top of it. And you can feel the grains of salt magnified. Like they feel, I hate to say huge, but they really feel a lot bigger, probably like 3 and 4 times bigger than the actual tiny grain of salt. And so when I do sip and seas or I talk to people about this, product, I always take out my saucer and just pour some salt out of my kitchen, salt shaker, and let them feel the salt first and how grainy and tiny it feels. Then I lay our breast check kit on top of it and let them feel the sensory touch magnification, how it magnifies that salt to make it feel a lot bigger. And that's exactly how it works when you use it yourself to just check yourself each month. So, great purchase, great time to talk to people about this, great gift to give people this time of year, or maybe even, you know, for Christmas or a birthday. But this is something great that, you know, people can keep, that is very, very important, especially to women's health, and of course to Plexus, because this was the very first, you know, product that we even had, was the breast self-examination kit. So anyway, those are the products that I kind of had. I'm going to quit sharing my screen now. Wanted to talk to you about last week, and this week I've got 4 new products that I'm going to make a video on, and I'll probably post it sometime about this time next week, so we can, or maybe I'll post it at the end of this week so we can kind of get caught up. But maybe this will be a better way that we can kind of train and catch up and just know the things that we need to know to make our business successful, help us to reach out to others. And I think that's the most important part to me. You know, I want you to be equipped to know and tell and say and, you know, reach out to people because you feel confident and you know about our products. And product matching is one of the most important things we do. So if you can feel confident in the products that we have and we sell, then that will help you talk to people, reach out to people, feel like, you know, you can help them with the things that they are asking you about, or the health needs that they have, or health goals. One other thing, and I forgot to bring it out here with me, but don't forget, in your success kit, the box that you got with your welcome kit, are those fabulous little index cards. Guys, use those things. I carry it around in my purse, seriously, in my purse or in my school bag, for months after I got them, because people would message me, people would call me, I would see somebody at school. Well, what do you have for this? What do you have for this? And as I looked at them and looked at them and looked at them, I learned the things that we had for different products, but it took me a while. And so those cards are a great resource. It tells you talking points. It tells you different components of the product. It just has a lot of good information. So don't forget to use those. Of course, if you have any questions about products, I have people message me all the time. Hey, what would be good for whatever? And so I look back in my notes, I look back in my cards, and then I will message you back and help you out with any of that. As always, if you need me for anything, if I can help you with anything, please reach out to me. You can private message me or text me on my phone. Call me if you need to. But I appreciate you. I appreciate your hard work, and I enjoy doing this Plexus thing with you. So y'all have a great Tuesday afternoon, and go Plexus.